Hello, it's Dawn McPhee from Dawn's Inspirations. I wanted to share with you another lovely card that I've made with the Pink Frog 15 by 42. I did a show on Create and Craft yesterday, but I didn't actually get round to showing all my demos, so I thought I'd do this quick video here to give you some more inspiration on how to use your card folds, and also these lovely cut out dies from Pink Frog itself. So let's get started. So the cardstock I've actually used is the 15 by 42 cardstock, and I've done a half fold score in the middle, and you're going to need 2 card blanks for this. So you're going to do a half fold score in the middle, and then if you refer to your crib sheet, so that will be 21 centimeters, and then you're going to do another score line at 10.5 and another score line at 10.5, and you're going to do that on both. Okay, the next thing you're going to need is some circle dies, and I'm just trying to remember which size I used. I used the bigger size. So when you've got your score line down the middle, just line your die up and take that in place and put that through your die cutting machine. Now the dies I'm using here from Crafter's Companion, I found went through both layers of the cardstock. Okay, I just put it through twice and it went through both layers absolutely fine. So once I'd cut one out, I then took my second piece of card, used that as a template so I knew to get my circle in the correct place, put that down, taped it and removed the top card. So it's just so you have both that are identical. Okay, so that's your first job. The next thing you're going to do is to stamp on these. So I've stamped the big snowflake that is out the festive snow globe from Pink Frog. So it's a nice big stamp that you can use for that. And you will also see that I've stamped Season's Greetings in one corner on both. And down here I put Christmas wishes. Again, all those sentiments are from the same stamp set. Okay, so this is what you're going to have, is you're going to have 2 of these that look the same. I'm going to flip this over so you can actually see where I put my red line tape before we go any further. So can you see where the red line tape is? Don't worry about all the messy inking I've got going on here, but you can see that on the top one I've got red line tape going all the way around, and on this bottom one here. So that will give you an idea of where we're starting. So that's those 2 pieces. Next thing you need to do is to die cut out, and I've used obviously the snowflake, keeping in the theme. So these are cut out dies from Pink Frog. If I bring this in here, so we had 6 on the show yesterday with the Christmas theme. We had the Nativity, the Gingerbread Man, the Snowflake, the Snowman, the Fir Tree and the candles. So I've cut 2 of the snowflakes out, and I've cut those out of that lovely rainbow cardstock that we also had on the show. Okay, so I've cut 2 of those and I've stuck those together. If you look in the previous video, you can see how easy it is to do with your fine nozzle glue bottles. Okay, just doing, you know, if you're not confident to do the straight lines, just do little dots, just take your time. There's no film or anything in between this. You could do if you wish, but I kept it with all the holes going through. And then I've put my cord, I bring in my piece of silver cord from my craft stash. All I did was tape that with a piece of red line tape down first before then gluing and sticking my second one on the top. So now we've got our spinner all ready to go, which looks absolutely glorious. So let's put our card together. So I'm going to take one of these here first, and the first thing I'm going to do is take my tape off 3 sides on this one. Okay, and then that's going to just fold flat. Okay, and then we could put our spinner in place now. So when I've done the spinner, I've done it sort of equal amounts. So let's get some red line tape, cut some of this off. So I've gone across there, and I'm going to do another piece at the bottom. I just think these cards are a bit different. These are the ones that are going to stand out. People are going to have them on their mantelpiece. They can't put those on a piece of string round the room at Christmas because they're just too beautiful. So just giving that a little burnish. Pull the backing off that. I've got my microfiber cloth next to me that's taking all the backing pieces for me because the static, you'd have seen me do that before on the Pink Frog shows. And then position your circle where you wish it to be. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put another little piece of red line tape over the top as well, just to hold that in place while I put the rest of the card together, because that is your spinning mechanism. Children love these cards because they love to spin them. So I'm just a bit of a belt and braces. I just like to know it's going to stay put. So pop that down. Okay, and then you're going to get your next piece. So where are we? That is that way round. I should have had my tape on that one, but that's okay, we can get around that. So we're going tape to tape this time, so I put my tape the wrong side, but that's fine, not a problem. I think I put my tape on and then did my words, that's why. But actually, apart from the words at the moment, this card could go either way, up or down. You could do your words right at the very end, which actually is probably the easiest thing to do. I am just going to make sure there that my words are around the right way. And in fact, I'm going to stick this piece together first. Now I've done this with like 4 sides to it, if you like, but you could quite easily do it with 3 sides. You'd just use 1.5 cards. So your choice entirely. Okay, take that off there. Now I could use glue as well round there, personal choice. I'm just sticking with the red line tape, but I could quite easily go in with some glue. So this is where you now need to really line this up straight. So I'm just, if you see my head, apologies. There we go. That goes down. And then I just need to open, which side are we? Open that side up just to stick this last piece. Could have just gone in with glue. I might go on with glue at the top and bottom to save folding my card. Just giving that a little burnish. You'll see the red line tape change colour. But I just think this is a super card. Now if you want to put, should put some glue on that other bit, sorry. Let's just remove that a minute. If you want to put a sentiment or anything on here, the best way I would do it is to add a little extra tag, or where I've stamped you could leave a gap to write your sentiment if you wish as well. But I think adding a little tag that you can attach to it is a nice place just to write a sentiment. The last thing you're going to do is obviously snip your spinner. That's it. And this top one just here. Let me put my glue lid on my bottle. Good housekeeping. And there you go. You've got your lovely, I've done 4 sides, but as I said, quite easily you could do 3 sides. And then you've got that lovely spinner there in the middle as well. So we've got 2 there. This one I've put on here, season's greetings and happy new year. So I'm hoping you like this idea. I love it. I think the spinner, the kids are going to just love this. So great mantelpiece pleasers, because you can't hang that on a string going around the room at Christmas, can you? It's just a beautiful card. So I hope you've enjoyed these couple of ideas that are extra to the TV show. I'm Dawn McPhee from Dawn's Inspirations. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do. And you'll find me on Facebook as well, Dawn's Inspirations. And you will also find me and the rest of the Pink Frog team over on Pink Frog's Inspirations on Facebook. So I'm Dawn. Bye for now.